Hello and welcome back to the Cave of Wonders. Professor Toybox here along with Aladdin, and today I'm going to start building the lava room, and that's going to go right through here where we left off last time. This room wasn't in the original Aladdin movie, but I figured all the lava that we saw at the end of Aladdin's first visit had to go somewhere, and so that was my inspiration for this room, and it gave me a good setting for the rail slide puzzle that I wanted to build. Now, I'm not actually going to build the rail slide maze today. I'm just going to frame in this room, and we'll add some more details next time. I've already taken the liberty of setting my default texture to be the Agrabah Sands of Time, and I've got this thin and tiny terrain block, and we're going to begin with that. And I'm going to drop this right out here on the edge of this, and this will be the landing or platform that's right at the entrance to the lava room. And I'm going to place down a temporary block just for a spacer right next to it. And then we're going to come up to the basic blocks drawer, and I'm going to use the massive lava block. This is the biggest lava block that I've got. And we're going to line that up right underneath that spacer block that I added. Just like that. We're going to drop this down 2 wide. And we're going to put down, whoops, there we go. I'll get it eventually. We're going to put down 3 of these total, so just like that. So it's a pretty large room. And now I'm just a little gun shy. There we go. Okay, and now back down to the terrain drawer. So that's the floor of the lava room. And now let's go ahead and just kind of start framing in the walls here a little bit. And so I'm going to scroll over, and actually it might be even a little quicker just to pick this piece up and put it back down. And then we can go to the right. And have to go back a little ways. I guess it would have been about the same either direction. But I'm looking for this cliff corner right here. And this is going to go right on the very corner of this lava block, just like this. And that fits in there perfectly. And let's go around this direction, clockwise around the room. And so the next piece I'm going to put in is this half block wide piece right here. And then I need a little bit of a spacer again, and we can take this one out. And I'm going to pick that piece up and put it back down because I'm looking for this block. And I'm going to put this in, 2 of them on top of each other, like that. And we'll come back over and pick this one up, put it down, and for this I got to go left a little ways. And I'm looking for a ledge piece, because this next block is going to be a platform that sits up a little ways. Here we go. This cliff ledge. We're going to put this in here just like that. We're going to grab another one of these. I'll pick that up, put it down. We're going to put this right on side of that, like so. And then this little corner, like that. And now one more time, we'll come over and pick this one up, which gets us to that part of the drawer, and put it down. And we're going to use the small, thin terrain block this time. And actually, let's go ahead and use this one. Nope, not that one. There we go. Because otherwise I got to put 2 on top of each other. And this way, to seal that gap, this way there won't be a gap. And so we're going to place this just like that. And then we'll pick up this block, put it down. We're going to come over to this end of the platform there, and we'll put that piece right there on the corner of that lava block, just like that. And then that piece there, and a corner. And with that, we framed in that side of the room. Okay, so now for this side of the room, we'll come back to the large cliff. We're going to put this down just like that. And then once again, I'm going to come pick up this block here, because we're going to create another platform over here. There, like that. And again, I want that one block up off of the edge of the lava block. All right. And then I'm going to come over to the corner and pick that up and put it down. So you can see I'm kind of jumping back and forth between these two sections of the drawer. So you're going to see me picking these pieces up and putting them down a lot, just so I don't have to scroll quite so much. So that'll be the corner of that room. All right. And now that we have that corner, we can put down the next platform. So we'll pick up that again and come over here and drop one of these right like that. And we're going to have another little section over there later on. All right, let's scroll over this way and let's fill in some of this, some of these walls here. So we're going to set this small terrain block. It says small, but it's actually kind of big. We're going to put that in there just like that. And then we'll grab the next size bigger, and that's going to sit right in here behind there, which will form the edge of that wall behind this little area. We'll block that in. We're going to block that in like that. So that looks pretty good. And then over here, we're actually going to need to fill in some of that. Let's see. Which way did I do this? Yeah, we're going to use the larger block back here. So like that. Okay, and then we'll pick this block up again, put it down, and we'll place that one there like that. And I could just leave that plain. That looks kind of boring to me, so that's why I'm putting these cliff edges around here, because that adds a lot of visual interest, and it makes the room not look quite so blocky. And I think that's a really good thing, because this is a cavern and it shouldn't look blocky. Caves should never look blocky. All right, so we'll put another platform in here. And let me scroll over. This one may actually be at a different level. And it is. Okay. So this actually needs to be down. And because of that, we're going to use the next size bigger and just kind of set this in here like that. And we'll use this piece here that's a little bit thicker. We'll put that out over here like this. So you can see if I had used these to kind of frame in the room, if I can get that to line up, that looks blocky to me, so I don't really like that. That's why I like those cliff edges a lot better. All right, so we'll pick this one up, put it back down. We're going to drop one right here, and then another corner right there. Hey, that one went into place pretty easy. Then we'll put another piece in like this, and a half piece right there like that. So now that's kind of framing in the room, and we've got some little side rooms here all over the place. So there's somewhere for the rails to take the player, little places for them to go. Let's see, let's go ahead and just put one in. So I'm going to pick this one up, put it down, we're going to slide this over, and this actually isn't going to sit right here. I'm going to bring it one block closer, like that. So this little cubby hole back here will be a little bit smaller than the others. All right, so this is starting to look pretty good. Let's go ahead and do a couple little finishing touches here. Then we'll call it a day. I'm not going to be able to do this whole thing today. I'm going to grab this round terrain edge, and we're going to put this on the front of this, just so that it doesn't look quite so square. And I'd love to be able to do that on the sides here too, but there's just not a piece small enough to do that. And you're really not going to see that edge too much, so I think that'll be okay. And I'm just scrolling back on my screen grab here from earlier. So we're going to go back to the right. And we've got these medium and large cliff ledges here. And I'm actually not going to use this so much as a ledge, as of a finishing edge for that tunnel. And that adds some height there that brings it up to the rest of the room. There is a little gap back here though, as you can see. So we're going to need a block underneath that. So I'll pick that up and put it down. And we'll slide another one of these. Oops. Right in there like that, and that'll plug that gap. So that looks nice. And then over here, we'll kind of build this in a little bit more next time, but go ahead and pick this up, put it down, and we'll go ahead and frame this room in a little bit. I know I've been getting some tips from people on ways to try to get these things to line up a little bit better, but I don't know, I'm just not as good as some of you at doing that, and I don't have a lot of great motor skills, so it makes it a little bit harder for me to get things positioned exactly where I want them. So now this side is actually going to connect to this little ledge over here. And so this little cubby hole back here, I don't want to put a wall in and block that off. So we're going to use this to do that, which means I got to have another piece in here to fill in the rest of that floor. So we'll do that, and that's enough for now. We'll build the rest of that in next time. And I think that's actually pretty good. We're approaching 15 minutes here, so I think we'll stop at this point. So I don't want to make this video too long. Next time, we'll finish up this area and the small section of caves beyond. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done that so you don't miss the next episode. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.